The following is an excerpt from the Brain Gain Youngstown Leadership Series. The new podcast features conversations with local leaders who are focused on building a culture of entrepreneurship and promoting workforce development.
You know, you literally wrote a book on leadership, literally, and so we wanted to delve deeper and maybe start with more personal stories. So to start off with, what did you want to do when you were growing up? As a child, what did you dream or aspire to do?
You know, I think when you're a child, you don't think very far out. I wanted to emulate what I saw, which I saw a household that worked extremely hard, that was innovative in its own way, service-oriented, for sure. And so I guess the definition of child is when you're really young, and probably my first entrepreneurial activity was in 4th grade. I said, I'm gonna get a paper route.
Right.
You know,
right.
and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna work. I see my mom and dad get up in the morning, and whether it's my dad heading to the office or my mom heading to serve someone in the community, they start early in the morning and you know, they serve people all day long, and I thought, well, I've got to go to school, so I'm going to have to find a couple hours before school, you know, to begin my entrepreneurial thing. So back in the old days, they had a paper in Cleveland called the Cleveland Press, and then that was the afternoon paper. So when I was like in 4th grade, 5th grade, I delivered the afternoon paper.
Walking or biking?
Bike, oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah?
Bike baskets.
Developed the arm?
No, you know, we wanted to make sure we went up and put it right where they wanted it, because you wanted a good tip at Christmas.
Right, there
so
you go.
Didn't want to throw the paper around. But after 2 years of being an afternoon person, then all of a sudden I'm in junior high and I've got activities after school. So I moved to the morning, which was the Cleveland Plain Dealer, and from about, I guess, 6th through 12th grade, I kept that job knowing that, you know, I could work before school and, you know, be entrepreneurial, and I always liked to have a couple bucks in my pocket.
Right.
You know, and my parents weren't going to give me any money. That wasn't the way they did things.
Right.
And, you know, so just learned that spirit of, you know, wanting to work.
Now, did that maybe encourage a fascination in journalism and storytelling and relationships, or did it happen to be that was just a good job to have? When
you know, I think it was just the job that was available. You know, once I became old enough, you know, I was working at the Breer Rec department and, you know, doing, you know, whatever job, delivering pizzas on the side or whatever. I guess the message I would say to the listeners, viewers, whomever, is that it's all about work. Right. You know,
right.
And sometimes I get concerned that people don't understand that the work comes before the what did you dream of wanting to do. You better learn how to work. You know, you better learn how to solve problems. You better learn how to manage your time. You better learn a lot of fundamental things that really might have nothing to do with what it is you want to do.
Right.
But are you going to prepare and get yourself good enough to be able to go do what you want? Everyone wants to be whatever, but have you created your, you know, fundamentals so that you have a chance to go see if you can be that whatever?
The interview you just watched is an excerpt from the Brain Gain Youngstown Leadership Series. The new podcast features conversations with local leaders who are focused on building a culture of entrepreneurship and promoting workforce development.
For over a century, Farmers National Bank has stood strong. Through booms and busts, peaks and valleys, we've learned to know the seasons and how to grow in each of them. During challenging times, everyone is reminded of the value of solid relationships in both life and business. Farmers, stand strong.